Hey guys, this is going to be the Daily Bread number 11. We've been pretty good about being consistent and staying with the readings, so I'm pretty juiced about that. Today we've got a longer passage, so bear with me on the reading. You guys should know that I'm not a great reader, but just bear with me on it. It'll get better. It's going to be the parable of the unmerciful servant, which is from Matthew 18:21 to 35. Then Peter came to Jesus and asked, "Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times?" Jesus answered, "I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times. Therefore the kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to settle accounts with his servants. As he began the settlement, a man who owed him 10,000 bags of gold was brought to him. Since he was not able to pay, the master ordered that he and his wife and children, all that he had, be sold to repay the debt. At this, the servant fell on his knees before him. 'Be patient with me,' he begged, 'and I will pay back everything.' The servant's master took pity on him, canceled the debt, and let him go. But when the servant went out, he found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100 silver coins. He grabbed him and began to choke him. 'Pay back what you owe me,' he demanded. His fellow servant fell to his knees and begged him, 'Be patient with me, and I will pay it back.' But he refused. Instead, he went off and had the man thrown in prison until he could pay the debt. When the other servants saw what had happened, they were outraged and went and told their master everything that had happened. Then the master called the servant in. 'You wicked servant,' he said, I canceled all that debt of yours because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have had mercy on your fellow servant just as I had on you?' In anger, his master handed him over to the jailers to be tortured until he could pay back all he owed. This is how my heavenly Father will treat each of you unless you forgive your brother or sister from your heart." So this passage was pretty impactful to read. It's one of the stories from what I've read that gave me the best, the most imagery, I guess, in my head, or the most vision. I guess I just understood it or visualized it more. Either way, it was really impactful for me. And I guess where I think it's taken is Jesus forgives all my debt. He forgives all of humanity's debt and sin. So for me to go and not forgive someone for sinning against me, to not forgive a brother or sister because they've sinned, how hypocritical or just how hypocritical is that when I've been forgiven, when my debts are paid, for me to look on another and say, no, you have to pay me back. God got me, but not you. You have to pay me back. So I think that's kind of the big takeaway from it. But yeah, that's kind of all I had today for that. It's Friday. I hope you guys have a great night and a great rest of you guys' weekend. I know the boys are going to have a good time. We got some recruits on campus tomorrow. I'm pretty excited for that. But just, yeah, man, have a great time. All right, be safe, guys.